guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and do a little review of my October Boxycharm, and then we're going to open and see what kind of products came inside my November Boxycharm. So right now this box is actually empty because what I had started doing was putting all of my products into one of these little acrylic drawer things I have sitting on my vanity so that I'm sure to use all the products throughout the month to know that I'm testing them and using them to the fullest ability so that I know that I'm giving you guys good reviews. So let's go ahead and start with the products that came in the October box, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts, my opinions on these products, whether or not I feel like this box was actually worth the $21. So let's start. The first product I want to talk about is something that I did not use because I told you guys in the October unboxing that I wasn't going to use this because I've tried this before and it actually broke me out. So I'm actually just putting this in for a giveaway. I have not opened it. I have not touched it because I know it will break me out because my skin is sensitive to something that is in this product. So I can't tell you anything about this. So that's a little bit of a downer that I can't actually tell you how this is. I can tell you the value of it. The value of it is $29.50. It says it's a bronzer that has a silicone base and it's oil free. It's non-comedogenic. I think that means it's supposed to not break you out, but it does break me out. It's hypoallergenic. It says it's bronze and to bronze and contour the complexion with this beautiful shimmery finish. So I honestly, like I said, I can't use this. So somebody will be getting this when I do my 2K giveaway because that will be coming soon. I do have a pretty large giveaway coming up because I know I've finally reached that point where I said that I was going to do a large giveaway, and I have some items that I want to share with you guys. So now let's start with the actual items I actually tested. So the first item is this Briogeo, I can't even say it, Briogeo Rosarco. It's a blow dry imperfection heat protection cream. This stuff is really, really good. So I feel like when you put in your hair, I feel like it, first of all, it makes your hair feel very, very soft, and it has a very pleasant smell to it. It is like a cream type of formula, so it looks like that. I really did like this. However, I think this is a pretty pricey product. I want to smell it because it just smells so good. I think it's a pretty pricey product. And I think that you can probably get things at the drugstore that are like comparable as far as how the quality is to it. I think it is a good product though. I really am starting to like some of the Briogeo products. I got some other products from Briogeo in my influencer box, and I'm starting to really enjoy that line. I really think that they're actually a line that's, I don't know, it's not that they're underrated because obviously it's an expensive line, so they're not underrated. I feel like they're just kind of not looked at very closely by most people on YouTube. And so I do think this is a good product, but I'm not sure it's worth the price because I think this was a pretty pricey product. Let me look before I'm sitting here complaining about the price of it. Yes, this is $24. This says it's a weightless blow dry finishing and heat protectant cream formulated without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. Naturally fortified with rosehip, argan, and coconut oils, it protects against heat damage up to 425 degrees, smooths hair and tames frizz, and enhances shine and softness. So the thing I noticed the most, honestly, was that it made my hair very, very soft. I didn't really see anything with the shine. I have crazy hair most days anyway, so the tameness, I did think it maybe tamed it down a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's anything dramatic where you're like, oh my gosh, you know, this is the best thing ever for taming your hair. I do use oils alongside of these type of products, so it could be just a combination of the two that helped me the most. But I really did like this, and I thought it was definitely worth getting into the box. So this, to me, made it a good thing to have in the box because it's a hair product, and normally we get mostly makeup products. I like getting a variety of products. I like getting something for your hair, something for your skin, some sort of makeup. I like when they do a variety like that, so I really did enjoy this. The next product is this IBY palette. So it's the IBY Beauty, and it looks like this on the inside. Mine's like a little bit dirty. Oh, there's the brush. When I opened this last month, I probably showed you guys. Yes, there. See, the pan falls out completely. I don't know if you can see it. They're sitting here now. I have the pan laying here. My pan falls out, which is not that huge of a deal. But it is a flaw in that they did not have these glued in very well. So I think that that's something that the company itself needs to look into, making sure that they have these pans glued in pretty well. But I've seen that actually happen with other higher end brands too. So it's not like it's the only person that's ever happened to. I really do like these eyeshadows. I feel like they worked really well for my eyes. You can create an entire eye look using these eyeshadows. I feel like they lasted well. They didn't blend together, didn't muddy. So let me give you a little swatch of each one of these because I feel like this is actually a pretty good palette. I wouldn't say it's the best palette I've ever received because there was a palette we received, I think, in our September box. That was really, really nice. So here are what the shadows look like. As you can see, they're really, really pretty. And like I said, that can make a gorgeous eye look. I think it makes a really pretty eye look. If you wanted to use just these 3 colors right here, you could create a beautiful eye look. And that's exactly what I did. I only used those 3. I didn't add anything else to it. And I was able to create some really cute eye looks using just those 3. But again, you're limited just those 3 when you're buying that palette. So if you were looking at purchasing this palette, you only have 3 shades. So you're kind of limited to what you can create with it. But to get it in the subscription box, I felt like it was a really good product. So let me read a little bit about this product. This is the IBY, is it IBY or IBY? I'm not sure. Beauty Tree, this is the Three's Company Trio Eyeshadow. And it says the value of this is $19, which I can see the value of that being about that price because the quality, especially of the gold one, I don't know if you guys looked at that close enough when I swatched it, but that gold is just gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. That's just a really, really pretty color. And sometimes I know I've seen shimmer colors that are like that pigmented and that shimmery that will kind of make your eyelids look a little bit older, and that one didn't. So I think it's a really good color. I feel like this is a really good palette. These 3 must-have shades are perfect for fast and easy eyeshadow contouring. Use the trio to brighten and define your eyes and make them appear dramatically bigger. So I think this is a good palette. Really happy that I got it in the box. I just wish that it wouldn't have fell out like that. So I did contact Boxycharm to let them know that, you know, hey, these pans do fall out, just to let you know. So I just thought I'd give them a heads up because I don't know if anybody else had that issue or not, or if it was just my particular pan. So either way, the next product I have is this lipstick. It's a matte lip paint by Starlooks. So here is what it looks like. And I don't like this. I don't like this at all, to be honest with you. I feel like it's really, really hard to wear because it's very patchy. I don't know if you can't really see how patchy it is here, but when I put it on my lips, it took a while to get the colors to actually completely cover my lips. I had a hard time working with this. I think the color itself is really, really pretty. I think the color is a very fall color, but I had a hard time because it was so patchy. The smell to it is very good. It almost smells like, it smells a little bit fruity a little bit. So I do like the scent of it, but I just feel like it's too patchy to work with, and it wore off my lips very easy. It's not like a lipstick that's going to stay on for a long period of time. It wasn't kiss proof. It wasn't budge proof or anything like that. So I just didn't enjoy it though because of how patchy it was. It took a lot of effort to get this to look good on my lips. So for me, it was a fail. So I didn't like this out of the box. And this, let's see what it says about it. It says the Starlooks Ultra Matte Lip Paint, an incredibly smooth, long wear, velvety, and ultra matte formula that provides full velvet lip coverage. Feels like you're not wearing anything on the lips and does not transfer onto your drinking glass or the lips of your significant other. And I don't find that to be true. I feel like it did transfer. I feel like it wasn't long wearing. I feel like it was patchy when you put it on. So I'm just not into this one. I don't like this at all, to be honest with you. So this for me was a fail. The next product was a set of brushes, and these are some brushes from Luxie Beauty. So here are the 3 brushes that we got. I got 3 little brushes in here. I'm pretty sure these are the 3 I got. I have no idea because I ended up purchasing more Luxie Beauty brushes. And so I went to put all my brushes back and I'm like, I think these were the 3 that we got. I just know I really do like Luxie brushes. If you've ever tried Luxie brushes, then you'll know how soft they are. They're very, very soft. This got a lot of powder. See it coming out? That's from the eyeshadows. So it's a very, very nice set of brushes though. I really do like this. I feel like the brushes are very good quality. I feel like the barrels to them, the ferrules, is it ferrules or barrels? It's not barrels, it's ferrules. I feel like they're very sturdy. I don't think they're gonna come undone from it at any time soon. They're glued in there nice and good. I feel like these are very good for blending. I feel like these are a really good eye set. So I was happy to actually get this in the box. I really did enjoy these. So let's see what it says about these. The Luxie Beauty Eye Blender Brush Pack. It says we collaborated with Luxie to bring you this fabulous eye blender 3-piece set. This cruelty-free brushes are extremely soft and gentle enough for all skin types. An antibacterial coating helps the brushes helps the brushes keep clean and fresh. Blending your favorite eyeshadows will be a breeze. And this says the value of these is $36. I don't know about $36 for 3 brushes. That's just a little pricey for me. So I personally wouldn't pay $36 for 3 brushes, but I'm a cheapskate, so I don't think they're worth $36. I do, however, feel like they're a really good thing to get into your subscription box because the box itself was only $21. So you got all these other products plus these 3 brushes. So I feel like that was a good value for the box. So for me overall, I feel like these were excellent quality for the box. I really did enjoy the Briogeo. I really do like the little eyeshadow palette. So these three right here, honestly, that makes up my $21 for me alone. So I definitely feel like the box was worth it this month. The other two products, the Temptu and the Starlooks. The Starlooks is just okay. It's not anything but spectacular. I feel like it's too patchy. And then the Temptu I couldn't try, like I said, because I'm allergic or something to it. Because it's not that I'm allergic, I break out from it. So I couldn't really try that to give you guys a good impression on it. But still, even excluding these two items right here, I feel like the box was definitely worth $21. So if you're looking at getting this subscription box, I still feel like excluding these two items, you're still getting your money's worth. So even if you don't love every item in the box, I feel like you can still get enough products out of there that's going to make it worth your $21. So now let's go ahead and open our November box. So I do have the November box here. I've already popped it open so that I wouldn't have to sit here and waste time trying to open it. And we have a card inside of here, and it says, "Let us take you to Groovy Town." That's too cute. So there is the card that comes inside of the box. So it looks kind of retro. So this is like a retro themed box. Oh, look at that. How cute. Awesome. So I guess when I contacted Boxycharm to let them know about the palette, they ended up sending me another palette. So I have another palette right here. I probably won't use this one. I'll throw this one into a giveaway because I don't need two of them. The other one I can just kind of glue the pan back in and I'll be okay. So I will probably end up just using this for a giveaway because honestly I'm not going to need two because I don't need I don't need two of the same exact palettes is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so that's pretty cool that they did that though. That's really great to show how good the company is. That you let them know that you have an issue with your box, that they will fix that. They will send you a replacement, which was really awesome that they did that. So now let's get into actually what's inside of my box. So the first thing I see here is a brush. And this is a brush by Crown. I think it said Crown Brushes. Yeah, this is a Crown Brushes brush. And this looks like a pencil brush. So here is what the brush actually looks like. It's got the little pencil tip to it. And let's read a little bit about it. So it says Crown Brush. It's a C513 Pro Detail Crease Brush. Ooh, I just realized something. It's ergonomic. It's got the little spot for your finger to go into. So it's ergonomically correct. That's pretty cool. The Pro Detail Crease Brush bullet shape and dense capra blend bristles easily fit into the crease of your eyelid. This brush is made with a high-grade capra hair. I'm not sure what capra hair is. Does anybody know? Making it easy to clean and maintain with proper care. So that's pretty cool. So it does have a little tip on here. It says use the outer corner of the lid with powder products to create an extra depth and intensity to smoke eye looks. So they're saying you can use this to smoke out your eye looks, and it says the value of this is $12.99. So I'm excited to try this and see how good it is. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry I had to answer my phone. I wasn't sure if that was the school calling or who was calling, so I didn't want to let it just ring. Anyway, this is a pretty cool brush. I like the ergonomic detail they put into this, so I'm excited to try that out and see how good it is, whether the bristles clean up good. And by the way, I did wash my Luxie Beauty brushes, and I didn't have hardly any hairs fall out. I did have a couple out of the bigger one. There was just maybe one or two that were loose in it. Not a big deal, because sometimes that happens when it's a new brush. Other than that, I feel like these were really good. Anyway, back to the new box. I get a little sidetracked here sometimes, guys. So now the next product I have is wrapped in bubble wrap, and it is something from Vintage. It's Vintage by Jessica Liebskin. It's an illuminating face highlighter. So here is what the actual package looks like. It's really pretty. Looks very fancy and sophisticated. So let's see what this product... Oh, even the inside of the box is really cute. If I can get it open. It's got little... I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got like little polka dots on the inside for the detail. Very, very cute. A lot of detail to the packaging, which I really like when companies do that, because those small little details mean a lot when you're opening a package, because it makes it seem a little more luxurious. So here is what the outside of the package looks like. The actual palette itself. And then let's open it and see. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at that color, guys. That's gorgeous. Let's do a little swatch. I think I've had this before. It seems a little powdery. So there is the product. It's a nice pink highlighter. So let's read a little bit about this product quick. And it says, the Vintage Illuminating Face Highlighter. This highlight has reflective pearls that add radiance on contact, a delicate glow, and a diamond-like finish to the skin. It says this is a value of $32. So again, you've already paid for your box because you got the brush, which was $12.99. And then now this, which is $32. So you've paid for your box already if you're getting this box and your box is similar to mine. I know Boxycharm has recently changed up their formula, or not formula, but their format, where they're actually sending different products for different people. So not everybody might not have gotten this particular palette. I don't know if I like that idea or not. I know some people are upset that people are getting different things and some people are okay with it. I personally am okay. I don't really care that they're sending different things. I like that it's a variety, so that way not everybody's box is the same. Now let's see what else we have in here. We have a product from Bellapierre. This is a Kiss Proof Lip Cream, and it's in the shade Antique Pink. So here is what the product looks like. And I'll go ahead and open it quick so I can see how it swatches. And then, of course, I will test it for the next month and then let you guys know how it works. I hate these little plastic wrapper things they put on them. They're always so hard to get off. Smells like Sweet Tarts. Smells good. It has a very pretty color. That's a very pretty color. It's like a mauvey type of shade. So that's really pretty. And it smells really, really good. Oh my gosh. I really like the smell of it. I don't like the sound of it. Do you hear it? That's lovely. That sounds like a poot. A poot in a jar. Anyway, ooh, that must be pretty stainy because it's already staining my hand and I just had it on there just for a second. So that's exciting. Let's see what it says about that product. It says the Bellapierre Kiss Proof Lip Cream. These full coverage, high impact liquid lipsticks last for hours without need for touch up. Their creamy formula goes on smoothly and dries to a beautifully matte finish in a snap. It says the value of this is $20. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this on quick. Let's see how good it's going to be for lasting power. I'm going to put it back on my hand. Spread it out just a little bit. And see how long it takes for it to dry. See if it dries in between now and the end of the video. See if it does dry down. So you guys can kind of already know how that's going to work at least. The next product I have is a Skyn Iceland Solutions for Stressed Skin. It's an Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. So here's an eye cream from Skyn Iceland. And Skyn Iceland is actually a really nice brand. It's a more high-end brand for skincare. So let's read a little bit about this. It says Skyn Iceland Icelandic Relief Eye Pen. This cutting-edge triple-acting eye cream is a portable pen. Is formulated with a breakthrough technology to combat 3 major issues: dark circles, puffiness, and wrinkles, all while on the go. And the value of this is $20. So again, like I said, you've really paid for your box this month. And if I'm adding up here already, we have way over $100 worth of products in here, which is awesome. And that's just really how Boxycharm typically is their products are usually over $100 in value. So here is what the actual eye pen looks like. So I'm excited to try that out and see how good it is for under my eyes. I wonder if it's a 360 cream or if it's only under your eyes. I'll have to check into that and see if you can use it all around or if it's just up under your eyes. There looks like some instructions in there, so hopefully that'll give me some ideas on how to use it. And the very last product in here is something that I'm pretty sure everybody saw a sneak peek on, and it is an eyeshadow palette. I did see a sneak peek of this and I was like, yeah. So this is a Studio Makeup, if I can get it out of the little bubble wrap. It's a Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. So here is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. It looks similar to the one we got in our September box. The September box, I think, was a more bronzy. Let me see if I can grab it quick. Yep, I have it right here. So here is the one that we got in our, let me get back into focus here. Focus on me. So anyway, here is the September one, and now here is the November one. Let me open them up so you can see the comparison. So if you are interested, maybe you didn't get the September one and you're interested in getting this particular eye palette, because I do think this was really good quality. The November one, if I can pop it open with one finger. Ooh, the November is very cool shades. I feel like the September one had more warmer shades and this one's a lot more cooler shades. So this is the September and this is now the November. So there's the difference between the two palettes. I really do think these are pretty colors, and I know that's like a purple. These are a lot of purple, like rosy type shades, and that looks like a rose gold type of shimmer. Very, very pretty. Purples are really good for people with green eyes, but honestly, you can use any color you want to. Don't stick to that standard of a rule. It's whatever color you choose to use. So anyway, I'm excited to try this out and see if it's just as good of quality as the other one that we got. I'm excited to have this. Pretty cool. What do you guys think of these? So now let's read a little bit about this particular palette. It says the Studio Makeup Eyeshadow Palette is a full size. It says the On The Go eyeshadow palette includes 9 shades that are perfect for creating a day or night look. And it says the value of this is $49.95. So there's again why I'm telling you this box is worth way over $100. If you add all of these up, I will have it notated at the bottom here how much the entire box is worth, as well as I'll do a comparison. We have a November box and we have the October box. So I'll do a comparison to show you how much the boxes were actually worth, so that you can see that you're actually getting definitely your money's worth in these boxes. Even if you don't love everything that you get in here, you're still going to get your money's worth. So anyway, that is everything that is in my November box and my review for my October box. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this subscription box. Do you get the subscription box? What are your feelings on it? Do you love everything that you get? Do you find some duds? Do you find some things that are like holy grails now for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wait guys, don't go away. We forgot to check this. So I have let it set for a while and it's still moving around. So it didn't set all the way. I don't know if it's going to set all the way, to be honest with you. It's still pretty wet. So it said it was supposed to set automatically. I'm going to have to disagree with that so far. So we'll have to see how good it works later on. It doesn't want to come off with the white though. I know that. So it might be good. It might be bad. We'll have to find out next month. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.